Yeah, I mean, look, why aren't you wearing your fucking snuggie?
I mean, I've got one right here.
Come on, bro. You got to get the snuggie on.
Shit, I don't know if I got it right.
Right then, boys. We are here with JG2. He's getting his snuggie on, getting his dressing gown on. There we go. Look at that. Maybe that's what I should do now. Just get everyone that comes on stream, they have to wear a dressing gown.
Yeah. I mean, it's comfortable. It's although the weather's picking up in the UK nowadays, so it's not too bad.
I know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do it for, when it's getting hotter. But yeah, we got JG2 here. We're going to yap about some things. Perfect timing because the Tom Aspinall shit's just dropped. We're talking about Tom Aspinall, UFC 326, UFC 327, and just UFC in general. Just bit of a yap. I just want to say thank you for joining. How are we? How are you doing? How do you feel about this weekend?
Are you asking me or chat?
You.
Oh, me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend. I've seen a lot of people shit on the BMF thing. It's kind of, as cringe as it is, I actually like it. With Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway, I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I like it. I feel like this is better than Folk Lopez. It's better than Paddy Gaethje, in my opinion. Everyone was saying it's better than Paddy Gaethje before Paddy Gaethje even happened. But because it's the BMF, there'll be certain people shitting on it. But I'm looking forward to this weekend. The card as a whole is pretty poo, but.
We'll go over the card a bit later, but yeah, I mean, the fight's going to be a banger. I think it is a great fight, and I said actually in one of my previous videos before it got announced, 2 days before, I actually said that I was matching up all the lightweights, and I actually said they should do Max versus Charles for the BMF. So I was pretty happy when that happened. I think that fight's going to be good. But the card as a whole, like you say, it's pretty naff, isn't it?
Yeah, you notice I think all the BMF cards or the events with the undercards have always been lackluster. I don't know why, because you'd think BMF, let's put some potential BMFs or Quillen Salkill could have been on this card. I mean, I know he fought recently, but I don't know, even a Bobby Green or something like that. I mean, Michael Johnson's on it, who's cool. That would be a fun fight with Drew Dober, but I don't know. I feel like they could have more actual bangers on that. If they're going to theme it that way, because there's no I feel like the BMF should be a co-main, but if they want to make it a main event, make it a whole BMF thing, then put BMFs on the card.
Yeah, no, I feel like with the BMF cards, they're so reliant on the main event being a fucking banger. They're hoping that'll outshine the rest of the card. It's kind of like. It's like a Conor McGregor card, when they just put Conor on and then they just the whole undercard.
It doesn't have the McGregor name value to it.
You what?
It doesn't have the McGregor name value. It doesn't have as much of a star, but it's just it's a fun fight, which it is. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be. I think once they're in there as well, it's kind of like an Alex Pereira, Yuri Prohaska once they're facing off in the cage. I think everyone's going to start this is fucking. We're finally here, after people shitted on it and stuff. But yeah.
It's going to be a sick fight, all right? It's going to be a really sick fight. And we'll get into that in a little bit. But because it's literally just dropped, and I was going to ask you about it anyway, I want to share my screen in case people haven't seen it yet because it's literally brand new. Sharing my screen now. Can you all see that? We have got Tom Aspinall has signed with Eddie Hearn in Matchroom. In my opinion, this is literally the only thing this is from Eddie Hearn is you took Conor Benn, now I'm going to sign your boy. That is all it is. That is literally all it is. I don't think this will do Tom Aspinall any favors in the UFC whatsoever. I think personally it's pretty dumb. Now, I know this it makes the transition to boxing a lot smoother. But he only has 2 fights left. Why not just have those 2 fights and then sign with Eddie Hearn afterwards? Why do it now and poke the bear and piss off the UFC even more? And before I get you in, 27 viewers, all right, but we only got fucking 5 likes. Come on, like the stream, boys. Lame. All right,
like 20 likes immediately.
20 likes.
I haven't even liked it. I'll like it myself. There we go.
Well, there we go.
Yeah,
You heard.
So 19 likes.
Listen, you heard the man. Let's get to 19 likes. All right, and then that'll be a good little ratio. But what do you think about this? About this?
I knew as soon as this dropped on like the announcement all over Twitter, I knew for a fact, I was like, this is going to take a few hours until people realize he hasn't actually gone to boxing yet. Like some people thought he just straight up left the UFC. I'm like, no. I even saw people being like, Hunter should sue him. And this, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about suing him? Obviously, I think it's like, I don't know who's advising Tom. He's got the worst team around him. Like in terms of what to do regarding the USA. Like as the biggest Tom, I fucking love Tom Aspinall. I love him with all my heart. But like, I don't know, this isn't it. I also, Eddie Hearn, I think in the Aspinall video, I don't know if you watched it, he did say something along the lines of, this isn't him coming to boxing in the short term. And I'm like, well, you're just fucking him over. Like, obviously you can tell like that he's going to want to go to boxing if he's with Eddie Hearn. There's more money. Even though I don't want to see him in boxing, I think it won't really go well. I don't see how far he can go in boxing. I don't think he can go far in boxing. But he could get a good payday. Like, I feel like this is the thing, though. They also whore out these guys from the UFC. They'll just whore them out and then have a loss in boxing. But they got paid. But it's just like, that's that. So it's just a sad situation in general, to be honest. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think his team, and I say this in my video because I uploaded a video about Tom Aspinall's post because he put "Let's get back to business" or something. Yeah. So I thought, wow, oh, here we go. You know, Dana's just said that like the White House card's done. Tom Aspinall's saying, "Let's get back to business." I'm like, oh my god, he's coming back. And then this drops, and I'm like, oh my god, what? Like this is. And I have people, and so I uploaded that at 5 p.m. This came out at like 6:30 p.m. So an hour and a half later, after I upload my video, it comes out that he's not coming back to the White House. He's just signed with Eddie Hearn. So I had to do another video just to kind of like go over it. And I was just thinking like, God, from a UFC career standpoint, which people were misunderstanding my point in the comments. They're like, what? You think his career's done? Are you stupid? It's like, no, like UFC career. Like, even if he goes to boxing, like you say, I don't think he'll go far. What I can see them doing in boxing, though, is a Aspinall-Francis matchup, which could
that would be cool.
Huge.
That would be cool, actually. I wouldn't mind that one.
That'd be mega.
I think that's the best you can get out of it, though. Like, people talking about him at Usyk and what, like, nah, I don't need to see that. I know what's going to happen. I don't want it. Yeah, I don't even care. Like, he'll get a good payday, but like, it's the same thing. With, the thing with Francis, it would have been over had the AJ situation, the fight happened before but because the Fury underestimated him, he made it. Ngannou made it like competitive. That like pushed on for that. That made the AJ fun enticing. The Wilder ones there, like people still want to see him and Wilder maybe, but other than that, if he just had the AJ fight from the get go, there'd be no Fury fight. No one would really maybe even care about the Wilder fight because, he got fucked in boxing anyway. But that was the whole momentum just from that. But, yeah, I think they're just going to try and whore him out into boxing. It won't go far. But, yeah. Sure. And like you said with the UFC career, like, I think he's going to have the two fights. The problem is they're going to want to set an example out of him. They're not going to let him go out easy. They're just, I don't know, especially the way Dana is. But, yeah.
No. Well, I'll give you some more thoughts, but just before we do, Shady Boss with the £2. Thank you very, very much. Extra JG2 content is fucking awesome. All right. Yeah, I mean, look, this is why
Shady Boss. He'd be in the comments. Shout out to him.
What? Well, he's in your comments.
Yeah, he's and I see him around on the channel. Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Well, look. I had to get a fellow Brit on here. I haven't had a Brit on here yet. I've had like people from fucking America and
there's a lot of Brits though. There's a lot of Brits and Aussies on MMA YouTube. It's mostly Americans, Brits, and Aussies, surprisingly. But yeah, I mean, there's others, but I guess we don't speak their language. So, but yeah,
I'm non-biased, but like I feel like Brits are probably like
the coolest. Yeah, but to be fair, Australians are cooler English people. They are.
Yeah,
especially nowadays. Like maybe back in the day we could compete, but now they got us beat nowadays. But yeah,
easily.
But yeah, I like Aussies.
But back onto the Tom Aspinall thing. Yeah, I think I agree with the Ngannou take because it's like it was quite clear. I think he beat Fury, but it was quite clear that Fury went into that fight because he's such a fucking big-headed, egotistical fucking twat, and he thought, I don't need to train to fight this bum, and he just didn't bother. He just turned up for a big payday, and it almost backfired. I think it did. But then when you got someone who locks in and trains properly like AJ, because I think Fury schools AJ, to be honest.
Yeah,
like if he really trained. But and then AJ comes in and flatlines Francis, and it's like it's clear that Fury just didn't train. If Fury trained for that fight and like dismantled him, there would be no AJ fight. There would have been no hype around him. It would have just been like, all right, well, he got a big payday, but he got embarrassed. But I think if Tom Aspinall does leave, and I think he will, I think him and Francis is literally the only boxing match that makes sense.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
it's either that or they whore him out to a USAC, which I don't want to see. I don't even see how they made that happen. I don't think boxing fans care about Aspinall in any way, shape, or form. Like no one, they're not going to care. And I don't think Usyk would even care to do it. Like I don't think it does anything for anyone. The Ngannou one could be cool, like you put the right investment behind it, but other than that, I don't.
Well, I saw a clip of the video that Tom Aspinall uploaded, which I'm going to watch later on and maybe do a reaction to. But Eddie Hearn says something like, "You're one of the biggest names in global combat sports," and it's like, no, he's not.
You'd know this. I guess people outside, but we know this obviously being Brits ourselves. But like even in Brit, like he's not even really a star. Like I love Aspinall. I think he's like known in MMA, especially with the Jones saga. But like in UK, it's not like he's AJ. Obviously, boxing's way bigger here and stuff with the stars. But he's not. I don't know. It's just not even like a Bisping even right now.
He's not a household name.
Yeah, he has the potential to be if he could have kept going. And the Garn kept his fucking baguette fingers to himself. But and also if he had the Jones fight. But yeah,
I agree.
It's not even like he's like a megastar like Eddie Hearn's trying to make out to be.
No, he isn't. He's popular in the UFC. I feel like if you go to like a boxing hardcore that just watches like the boxing, and you say name some UFC fighters, they'll go Conor McGregor, Jon Jones.
Even nowadays, it's Ilya Topuria, Makhachev, it's Alex Pereira. You know, even they would mention Jon Jones, even if he does fight or not. You're mentioning Jon Jones before you are Tom Aspinall. Yeah. So they'd even mention Ngannou before Aspinall still. So
yeah, well that's what I mean. But if you ask them, they're not gonna be like, oh, Tom Aspinall, dude, he's a fucking mega. I can't wait for him to come over. It's like no one's gonna like the only thing that like I think is good for Tom, all right, is the Francis fight if he is gonna leave. But I feel like this move now, as he's employed with the UFC, is a bad idea. I said this to my friend, this analogy, right? And I get that, the UFC have mistreated Tom and this and that, but at the end of the day, there is employers, and you're going to want to try and keep them as much on your good side as you possibly can. And I use this analogy with my friend earlier. It's like if you had a job and they were like treating you like shit and like just like not giving you any hours so that like you couldn't work, and then you go, all right, well, fuck you then. I'm gonna go get a new job. Then they'll just go, all right, well, we'll give you no hours then. That's essentially what this is. They're gonna strip Tom, and they're gonna make it really hard for him to get a fight. And especially with Eddie Hearn as his manager now, do you really think that they're gonna let Eddie negotiate with the UFC? They'll just tell Eddie to stiff it. Like, if Eddie comes to the UFC and goes, right, well, we want this, this, and this, they'll just go, no, you can have this. Take it or leave it.
Sorry, yeah.
No, I was just going to say, again, Shady Boss with another £2. Thank you very much. JG2 do a mini Jones run. Apparently, he's coming back. We're going to get to that. All right, we're going to get to that. Just
I like that I'm known as just like, even like, I try to avoid mentioning Jones nowadays because I don't know how much of my content you've watched, but like last year, like
I watch a lot of you were like
I'll do like a Leon Edwards video and like I'd mention Jon Jones from the get-go. I just mention Jon Jones any chance I'd get. But even in person, I've even been. Someone spotted me in person once, and I thought they were trolling me because it was like in my gym. So I assumed like a friend was like, "Go tell him you know JG2." But I was like, "You actually watch the channel?" And the first thing he was like, "Is like, yeah, I love the Jon Jones slant. Like, I love that you hate on Jon. I love the Jon Jones jokes." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Even in person, I'm getting recognized for it. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's really funny because you'd be like, it'd be a video of like Islam or something, and you'd be like, "Oh, Islam, you know, is he ducking Ely Tuporia?" But not like Jon Jones ducking Tom Aspinall or something about Jones beating his wife. You'll just slip it in there, you know.
I feel like the clip of him, like if you're like in MMA YouTube, you watch my channel. I feel like that clip of him bashing his head on the cop car is like, it's almost like a JG2 scene more than a Jon Jones one even. But yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant.
But yeah, so I tried to just avoid him as well because it was like all year long, it was all Jon. And I thought finally, good riddance. We got rid of him. We can move on. But it's just like, oh, fuck. He just has to come out the woodworks again. And I don't want to get in the run. I'll save it for later. I was going to.
Yeah, I mean, we can move on soon because there's not much else to talk about the Tom Aspinall thing. But I just want to say, all right, 55 viewers. Let's get some more likes in here. 22 likes now. That is, I mean, we hit the goal. Can we get to 30? I reckon we could get to 30, boys. If we get to 30, I will drink water live on stream.
I was hoping for something better, but
you are?
You gotta do something more daring. You gotta eat like a 1-chip challenge. That's what gets them going. That's
right. Listen, right. I'm not doing a you and eating fucking 2-chip challenge, mate. You can fuck off with that.
I probably should have saved that for a bigger card as well, but
yeah, and Arnold Allen against Gene Silver. That's just dumb, bro. I mean, I can see
that was a good pick. I think that was a good underdog pick. People were like, "Oh, this is crazy. How can you pick Arnold Allen?" He did well. He made it like he was very close to a little bit more adjustments in the third round or the second. He could take one of those rounds, you know, not get surfed on at the end, you know.
Getting surfed on was wild.
Yeah, that was.
I hate Gene Silver, but that.
Yeah, I fucking hate him as well. The cunt. But yeah,
that shit was funny. Right, we have 10-7 with the $1.99. Jon Jones is the GOAT. Oh, you're gonna get JG2 triggered.
Nah. I don't mind. The thing is, I don't mind Jon Jones fans because like they're just subhuman to me. I don't recognize their opinion. I don't care. Listen, they'll come in. Oh, Jon Jones, this, Tom Aspinall. I'm like, okay, it's all good, bro. Hey, as long as you got your money up from it.
I mean, yeah.
I'll rage bait the Jon Jones fans into it, I guess.
Hell yeah. Oh, just 2 more donations and then we'll carry on. We got the Fight Society. I don't know if you've watched any of Fight Society's stuff.
I know the Fight Society. He's cool, yeah.
You definitely should if you haven't. Fucking solid YouTube. I had him on the channel and I've been on his. Jon Jones slander is forever. Kind of voice. This will never be over. Never be over. Hell yeah.
The thing is, I feel like Jon Jones is always going to be a degenerate freak. So I feel like stuff's always going to happen. Nevertheless, like had he sorted his stuff, because listen, I don't actually wish ill will on anyone. So I would wish he can stop putting hands on the mother of his children in front of his children, all that kind of stuff. But I just don't have faith in him. That's my problem.
Yeah, I feel like that's a fair thing to want him to do, you know, not be and also like fucking crash his car into pregnant women. I feel like
that's the funniest thing. It's like when they come at me for like, why do you hate Jones? Like, what's with the Jon Jones here? I'm like, he's a cunt. He just is a cunt. I don't like him at all. Even as a fighter, I don't listen. He is very talented. I can't take that away. Like, obviously, he's way more talented than I am at anything. But he's a cheat. He's a cunt. He's like all the shit he's done. I don't even. He's the biggest cheater in the sport. I just don't even respect him. I don't.
Yeah, it's like thing is with like Islam Makhachev or like Khamzat Chimaev, right? And people hate them for being boring. Yeah. It's like, okay, that's fair, you know, like you know, why are you even hating on these guys? Like they don't do anything necessarily wrong. It's just boring to watch, which is fine. But when they go, how can you hate Jon Jones? There's literally so many reasons you can fucking hate Jon Jones.
Well, that's why I try to move on. I'm just like, all right, I'll leave him to do his fucking degenerate shit to the side. I'll move on from it. But then he just he always wins in the end. He always gets his way. I'll give him like respect where it's due. The Aspinall duck job is the best duck job of all time. It is like the fact he's going to get what he wants out of all of it. I'm not even saying that sarcastically. I'm genuinely impressed he's pulled this all off. It's actually incredible.
Clever. He's really clever. And 10-7 with the $4.99. Thank you guys for donating, by the way. Wow, thank you very much. if you get 50 likes, you admit Jon Jones is the GOAT and Tom is a coward. I mean, if we get to 50 likes, then I'll say it. Doesn't mean that I'll mean it, but you can clip it.
I'll leave
why
the stream.
not? And maybe JG2 will say it, and then you can.
No, you got more chance of me just leaving the stream than me saying that, to be honest. But yeah.
Right. Well, since we're on to him, we might as well move on to Jon Jones, eh? This clip came out the other day. Let me get it up. Oh, but by the way, I was going to ask you. In fact, before we get into this, I wanted to just ask you a quick question because we have Warhorse here. Go to Collab. Oh my! Thank you, Warhorse. I was going to ask because obviously you've watched a few of my stuff. Obviously, you've seen Fight Society stuff. All right. Is there any other YouTubers, like MMA YouTubers that you do watch? And is there any more like smaller creators that you enjoy watching?
Sorry, let me fix my camera. For those that know, let me just fix that real quick. I mean, I know Warhorse. I recognize he's a fun Aussie guy. I recognize Warhorse. He's cool.
Whoa! He's Kiwi. There's a difference.
Is he Kiwi? I just. Same shit, really. No, fair enough. I don't know. I can't tell the difference until someone tells me. But shout out to Warhorse. The thing is with MMA YouTube, when you are doing content, you probably know the same. Warhorse probably knows the same. Fight Society probably knows the same. It's hard to watch certain. Like when you make predictions for something, I can't watch someone else's prediction. I can't watch everyone else's shit because I'm already doing it myself. So once I've made a video, I'm not like, all right, let me go watch someone else that's made a video on it. I'm already just exhausted from the topic, doing a video on it and stuff. But I usually watch stuff if it's an interesting topic. Like Anarchy MMA does really good stuff. Like he'll do kind of niche subject matters, vampiric legs.
Oh yeah, he's solid. He hasn't uploaded in like 3 years though.
I was actually telling him like, what the fuck? He's just on Twitter, just doing Twitter fingers. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but yeah, you'd have to remind me of some. But there's a lot of good MMA YouTubers for sure. Flying Squirrel MMA. I like Flying Squirrel. I think he's
Flying
cool.
Squirrel's hilarious.
He's been growing a lot. Yeah, he's sick. He actually mentioned me in his latest prediction video, making fun of me for loving Charles Oliveira. So I was like, fuck. No, but he's cool. I like a lot of MMA YouTubers. Yeah,
he's really funny. I mean, I like. I got Fight Society, BXG. Don't know if you've seen.
I know
his
BXG.
stuff.
BXG is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, BXG is cool. I've got one of my subs. It's called I Might Be Wrong. He's Irish. He's pretty funny. He's hit the big 500. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subscribers.
Once you get it's that first 1,000 that's the toughest. And once you get that, you kind of it just gets the snowball rolling. But yeah. I mean, there's obviously the big ones. There's Guru. There's Lucas Tracy. There's Bedtime. And then there's us subhuman kind of MMA YouTubers down at the bottom. All of us lot. But yeah. Well,
I mean, you say that, but you're close to 100K though. So
this is a lot of people don't know this about me though. But like, for those that are like their real day ones of JG2, like my channel basically originated from, I don't know when how long you've been watching like MMA YouTube or like UFC in general, but when Max Holloway, he did the whole like not looking at Calvin Kattar slipping away. Yeah, I did a video. This is before I had a channel. This was the first thing I did. My internet cut off one day. I was just being a bum. I was just up late at night and I was like, but I know how to edit. I'm sure people that watch my channel know I can edit. And I just made that clip and my internet cut out and I was like, oh, fuck it. Because I'm an anime nerd. Well, I'm not an anime nerd, but I'm a Dragon Ball nerd. And I made this. I don't know how much you know of Dragon Ball, but I'm just rambling into a whole like origin story here. But I was making this. This is so nerdy. Basically, I'm sure you know of Goku at least.
Yeah.
Goku has this form. I feel like such a dweeb saying this. He has this form where he'll transform and he can just kind of, his body off instinct, he'll just avoid punches. So because Max Holloway did that, I'm like, oh shit, Max Holloway went Ultra Instinct, made a shitty little edit. It got 13 million views. And yeah, it went super fast.
13 million?
People that I have screenshots of it. I've deleted it now because I had to change the content. But there'll probably be some people that remember it.
What the fuck?
I'll explain why I deleted it. So from that, I was starting to make like compilation videos, like edits of like actual UFC footage. And then I built up like maybe 55K subs up until that point. And then YouTube was like, yeah, you can't monetize this shit. This is reused footage. I'm like, oh, fuck this. I ain't doing this shit then. Fuck this. If I ain't getting paid for it, fuck this. So I packed that in. And then, yeah, since then I started doing like the commentary type content. So I really have like 35K maybe of subscribers from this content, if that makes sense. So a lot of them were just from the older days.
So basically you're just doing it for money then?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, who isn't doing this for the money? You know, I mean, trying to get the bag of it.
So can we confirm that the J in JG2 stands for Jew then?
All right, well, let's not go, you know, that's too crazy. You know, well, we're freestyling and whatnot, stuff shit in the Middle East. But, you know, other than that, you know, I just want to get involved, you know. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if they're going to take me, like, if they're going to take my money away from making comments, I ain't editing for free. Let's just put it. I fucking hate editing, by the way. I do it for the people.
Well, that's why I don't. That's why I literally don't. I can't be bothered. I edited one video about Tony Ferguson because I had a bit of time off because I had a bit of like a block at one point and I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I came back with like an edited thing and I was like, I can't be arsed.
Yeah, it's a tedious task editing. It's very tedious. It's just a Monday boring task to do, but yeah.
Jewish guy too.
I don't know what happened to number one, but yeah.
Hey, it's me.
MMA Shay is another good MMA YouTuber. He has the whole kind of Jewish thing going on there. I don't know how much you know of MMA Shay, but
I love MMA Shay. Great.
Yeah, he loves to rep the Jewish stuff. So there's that.
I wonder what the G stands for next to, but Goy.
I mean, no, you're really slandering me. I didn't mean to come on here and kind of my whole reputation be tarnished so quickly. You know.
Look, I don't want to get JG2 involved in all these controversial topics, you know. I don't know, you know, I don't want to drag
also being in Britain, like I don't want the government finding certain things out, getting the wrong idea. God only knows where I'm going to end up after this stream, you know. And if I'm going down, I'm taking Bromo with me. I'm taking everyone with me. I'm taking Guru with me. I'm taking Bromo. No pause. I'm taking you all down. So,
right. Well, on that note, let's move on to, well, before we do, I got another donation from Shady Boss. Thank you again with the £2. Thank you very much. Before I read that, let's 37 likes. That's good, guys. Let's get to 45.
Let's go for the big 50. Fuck 45. The big 50.
The big 50. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, let's go. Big 50. I won't do anything if you hit it, but like it'd be nice if you could hit it, you know.
But, well, actually, you know, fucking not pause. It would be nice if you could hit it. You know what I mean? What do you think of GK MMA and ITMPE? Or do you mean ITP?
I don't know where GK's gone. He just stopped uploading, so I don't know where the fuck he is. But GK is like, I don't even know how you describe him. He kind of, I guess, he covers like drama topics. Like he doesn't do prediction stuff, but he'll cover like the sport, a bit of boxing. I know he's a cool guy, but I haven't seen him around in ages. ITP, I mean, I'm sure you know of ITP, right?
Yeah. You're right. ITP's titles are fucking hilarious, bro.
ITP's killing it. Yeah.
He is doing really, really well.
He was away for a little bit, but he's been uploading recently, so.
Yeah. I'm just looking at GK. Last time he uploaded was 2 months ago. It was about
he just disappeared. Like, my chat was telling, because obviously he's an American immigrant, so chat was telling me ICE got him. I don't know if that's actually, I don't know if they were serious, but the way that they were trying to portray it like it was very serious, but I don't know whether, I'm not even trying to make a joke of that, by the way. I'm being dead serious. That's like,
right. Okay.
I'm being dead but I don't know. He didn't make any announcement. Like, usually he live streams as well, so it's weird. He just kind of disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. Wish him all the best. I don't know where the fuck, he's a cool guy. I don't know where he's at, though.
Well, hopefully he comes back. Anyway, this is what the people want you to talk about. So we're going to play the clip, and we'll look at how happy he is, JG2. You'll be happy to see how happy. I don't want to look now. I mean, right, we'll play this clip, and then I want to hear your reaction and thoughts to it. I've got my own thoughts, but we all know JG2 is known for his hatred of Jon Jones, really. So we'll let this play, and then I'll get your thoughts.
I'm in negotiations with the UFC about this White House thing as well.
Fucking cunt. This guy. He's just standing there, just.
Very, very, very proud of me. just one more time. We'll see what happens.
Thoughts?
Bro, he just announces it like he's in negotiation, and then he's just standing there with the applause as if like he ended the war in the Middle East. Like he's the hero coming home. Like God, like this guy's a cunt. I fucking hate him so much. But
It's funny to say that about the war in the Middle East, because in my video I cover
when you started breaking it down.
This same video, and I say, you know what, all these people clapping for Jon Jones remind me of when Netanyahu turned up to fucking Congress and he all fucking gave him a clap.
That's what's like, bro. That is literally what it's like. I don't know, and even it's not even like I got the fight announced, guys. Like he's like talking about being in negotiations. Last time that happened, he got offered 30 million that he demanded for Tom Aspinall and pussied out. So, and I'll say it, Jon Jones is a pussy coming from me, even though he'd fucking do whatever he wanted to me. But still, at least I could say it from the UK where they might arrest me for saying all that. But
yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, Jon Jones saying I'm in negotiations to me means nothing, because I actually shared this clip as well, talking about it, but I fucking lost it now. It was the one in Thailand. What he's saying, like when he's saying shit like someone asks him when are you gonna fight Tom, and then he's like, well, you know, me, Tom, and the UFC, we got a lot going on, and we've all said that we're gonna let the UFC, announce it in their own time, and it's like, oh really? And then they announced that he retired. So it's like,
I remember that. I know what you're talking about, the seminar in Thailand. I remember that, and I remember in the video, I was like, this is just, he's lying to them. He's literally, because I know he wasn't going to fight him. And I knew this was like, he's wording it in a way like, yeah, we're sorting the contract out. And he's getting met with the demands that he asked for. And he turned, like, I knew he wasn't going to fight him. So he just straight up lied to this crowd to please them. Just so he's not, so they don't know he's a duck, basically, is what it is.
Yeah, so just so he doesn't get booed in front of everyone. Like, oh, come on, Jon, you pussy, you know.
And if you remember the clip well, because this is how much... This is how much I know about Jon. This is how much research I do. The guy asking, I remember this specifically, I think was an Australian guy, and Jon Jones started making fun of his accent, going, governor, as if he was British, thinking it was a Tom fan from Britain. And I was like, I fucking, everything about this. I don't even want to get into it anymore, but yeah, that's pretty much that.
Well, who do you think? Who do you think he comes back to fight then? If he's in negotiation, let's just say that he is.
Pereira. I think it's going to be the Pereira fight. I thought this for like, I just thought the whole White House card was going to be Jones Pereira. I thought this months ago. I thought, yeah, maybe they'll do Ilya, but then I was like, it doesn't make sense they would do Ilya Gaethje because they don't want Gaethje to get slept on the fucking White House card.
No.
And then I saw people complaining about like, this is just absolute racism. I'm like, I kind of get why they don't like it, but like, if you're going to the White House, as a British person, I want Americans on the White House. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like it's a waste going to the White House and you don't have I know they're kind of not at their best right now with champions and stuff, but I want fucking fun American fighters on the White. I want them sleep it. Maybe not the British. We'll leave the British. I don't want British losing on the White House. Let them sleep the French and shit. Let them do that. You know, some kind of country I don't care about. Yeah, but I just want Americans on the card. I think Jon Jones makes sense. But I think Pereira has a good chance of beating him. So,
oh yeah, I think Pereira beats him. I mean, my whole thing about the White House is I don't think we should even be going. I don't know why we are going.
With the whole but then, see, people say this, and I get it. I get where you're coming from. But the World Cup's happening, so I'm like, this is nothing compared to the World Cup happening at the same time. So if the World Cup's gonna happen, like the White House card ain't stopping. You know?
Oh no! Oh yeah. Look, I don't mean like. Maybe like what's going on will make it stop. I just mean like,
I know for sure. Yeah,
we shouldn't be going. But
that's what I'm saying. Like I hear people saying it.
Like I mean, Jon Jones would fit right in though. Really, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
you know
I mean that he would be a good fit at the White House for sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was on the list. We found that out. He was on the list.
Yeah, he is.
It works out.
That's wild. Hey, maybe Jeff will be there. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll turn up for his favorite fight.
Pretty dark, to be honest. But yeah, that's the state of the world, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Nothing had happened. Nothing had happened anyway.
That's true. You know what? That is actually true. That would just happen, and it'd just be a flash in the pan of like the news cycle.
People like
we just move on to the next thing. Even the whole list thing. Not to go on a tangent on the fucking list, but I find it insane that like I don't want to be a Karen, but people were like been memeing it for so long. I'm like, we shouldn't be joking about this. It's so fucked up. And also, I'm sure you know, because I'm sure there's people that won't know, but like Brits ourselves, we know about certain kind of inquiry gang situations. Like, we shouldn't be joking about, like, this shit is genuinely, like, some of the shit I found out, I'm like, it was hitting new levels of, like, satanic. I'm like, this is fucking beyond dark. And people are memeing it. I'm like, I don't know if you saw the Bill Clinton thing where he's, like, reminiscing in the fucking... I'm like, what?
And then he's so weird. The way the sheets. And then he's reaching for them back. Like, oh no, hold on.
It's like how if you're senile looking like family photos when you were a kid. When you're like, it's so weird. The world is so weird. It's so fucked up. Yeah, people joke about it too much to the point where like they're like, why aren't people talking about this more? It's like, well, you've all been joking about it. It's kind of become a joke, even though it isn't really a joke. But I mean, it isn't a joke at all. Crazy. It's fucking disturbing. Yeah,
it's fucking nuts. I agree. Yeah. It's fucking insane.
But that's the internet culture now. There's like nothing's off limits anymore. Nothing.
No.
As we know, you can get literally assassinated on a college campus and you'll be memes for like the rest of your kids' lives that he will be memes, you know?
Damn.
Sad, but it is what it is.
Damn, JG2 getting political, huh? I tell you what.
Going the Luke Thomas route, just not so much on the radical left, I guess.
Yeah, hell yeah. This is the right-wing stream. Telling you now.
That's not. I just, again, UK government might be tapped in. I always worry with them. I'm kind of scared for shit. I don't know how Guru gets away with so, because how big he is and some of the shit he says, I'm like, I genuinely would worry, to be honest.
I know.
UK, but yeah.
Before we carry on, all right, 10-7 with a 199. Tom is the pussy. John was right. It did nothing for him. He's just trying to rage bait you at this point, bro. I swear.
No, I told you. Listen, I've had so many interactions. I don't know if you know how tapped in you are with JG2 Law. There was one guy back in the day. He made a whole live stream like offering to fight me. Like he was like going in on me about loving Tom Aspinall and like Jon Jones. He ain't ducking no one. DeMarcus Lockett, for those that know. But yeah, I actually had a few people that were making videos. There was a certain theme to it that I'm not going to get into, but like there were certain people just like calling me out to fight me. I'm like, what the? It's not that deep. Like, I just don't like, I don't even mind if people are Jon Jones fans. That's cool. I don't mind it. Some people like, personally, I think not everyone's on PEDs. I'm going on a bit of a tangent here. But for people that do, they don't care. I'm like, fair enough. You don't care. So you don't care Jon Jones is the biggest shit. I'm not even saying this sarcastically. If you're consistent with it, fair enough. If you just like Jon Jones because he's skilled, he's put on big events. Like he's had fun events with like the whole DC beef and rivalry. That was the biggest rivalry we had for years. And then we had Adesanya Pereira isn't as big, but like that was the one we had up, like one I can think of most recently. But I don't mind if people like Jon Jones. It's just like but like some people they'll be a fan of him, but they know he's a cunt. So I'm like, fair play. I can't really argue with you. That's your standpoint. But I don't get the people that just like the white knight him. They'll simp over him. Defend it. Like sometimes I've seen people in comments like they'll talk about the whole domestic arrest and people were like, were you there? Did you see it? I'm like, there's police reports of it.
Yeah.
Like we know everything that happened, you know, like it's so weird the way some people will like simp over him, but yeah.
Yeah, it's what I mean, like this what I mean. Like you can praise him for being a fighter. I mean, me and you won't deny he's a great fighter.
Back in the day as well. Like when he was actually young, but he was dynamic, fun. Even though it was kind of styling. Back when he was styling on those bloated middleweights and then light heavyweights became light heavyweight size. It was a bit different. But no, he was fun. I remember people used to just hate him because he was winning and like he was beating legends. People didn't like that. I never disliked him. It was just once he started to become a degenerate cunt. That's when I started to like, I'm good on this, you know?
I mean, I think that's a fair line to be drawn, to be honest. Or again, Shady Boss with another donation. Damn, bro. Stop giving me all your money. I don't deserve it. Well, thank you for your £5.
Send that my way when I live. No, I'm joking. That's
a good one at main events of the White House is Jones versus his wife, two Americans. That's true. And Jon Jones never finished his wife. So
he actually, if people want to talk about Tom Aspinall quitting, Jon Jones kind of quit that one. Ran away. He even kind of was trying to quit out the cops even grappling with him.
And he even cried. cried.
I didn't see Tom
I
Aspinall cry, so I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Also, a forfeit for JG2. If Charles loses, JG2 has to glaze Jones for 5 minutes. Oh.
You know what? Because I started the forfeits, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew people would be like, they're gonna want it to keep going, and I don't mind it, but I think I want to save them for like when Brits fight, because I'm so biased to British fighters. I'm not gonna hide it. So maybe I'll do forwards for them, or just like the really big. I'm thinking for like Alex Pereira, Jon Jones. If Alex Pereira sleeps him, I'll shave my head. I'll go all Alex Pereira mode. I was thinking Charles, it's a bit too late for this. I was thinking maybe I could bleach my hair, but I can't be asked to do that now. That's kind of, the moment's kind of gone now. Maybe the next Charles fight, but yeah.
I've done 2 forfeits. Well, I say done. I've put them on the line. I said...
Oh, you passed them?
Yeah, I did. I said if Hamzat loses to DDP, I would shave my beard, and then he beat him. And I did if Khalil beats Yuri Prohaska, I will shave my beard, and Yuri beat him. So the beard wager
shaving the beard ain't that bad. Are you fucking? I clean shave my beard for fun. So
well, yeah, but like I'm like so used to having my beard now, and like Jazz doesn't like.
Yeah, but that would grow back in like a week.
Listen, I would shave my head, right? But I have a fiance. I need to keep being attracted to me. If I shave my head, I can't be with this nose.
Yeah, but you got short hair anyway. Just give it a couple weeks. You'll be good as new. Same with the beard, pretty much.
Right.
What you should do is you should go all in on a pick. I don't know what pick it would be.
Yuri and
all in. Be like, all right. So what's your pick on that one?
Yuri via TKO.
All right. So if Yuri loses, you'll do a forfeit, right? I'll give you the forfeit right now. All right. You have to shave the beard, shave the head, and the eyebrows.
I can't do the eyebrows, bro.
All right, leave that. All right, shave the head and the beard.
I work in a children's home. I can't turn up with looking like fucking Lord Voldemort.
That's a forfeit. That's putting everything on the line. That's
Right. If Yuri loses that fight, I'll go skinhead. And wait, do I have to go bald or can I do like a buzz cut? Like, I feel buzz cut?
No, go bald. I'll stand up for chat on this. They'll want you to go bald.
Right, I'll shave my head. I'll shave my beard if Yuri loses.
Chat. Listen, look, I've dragged him to, so you're welcome for that one. Even though I want Yuri to win, I don't want to see that happen. I want Yuri to win, by the way. So,
you know what you need to do then.
I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not shaving.
No. You need to pick Ulberg.
No, hang on. I don't know if you know about the JG2 curse. If Charles loses and the curse lives on, I'm going to pick Ulberg. I'm going to start picking who I want to lose, basically, moving forward. I hope he gets slept. I fucking fuck Ulberg. I hope Yuri sleeps him bad.
Punisher says I need to ask Jazz before making it official, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Jazz, come here. All right, I already know what the answer will be to this one.
Well, you want to be a pussy about things? I mean, I just stand your base is what I'd say. Who's taking demands over here?
Who's taking demands?
Who runs the house? If you want to shave your head, you shave your head. I think you'd suit it. I think you'd look good with it.
Whoever you are, shut the fuck up.
Hang on, no. She has to shave her head as well if this happens then.
She's shave her head.
Yeah.
Right, so basically, right, if Yuri Prohaska loses his fight, which he won't, so I'll be fine. Yeah. I need to shave my head and beard. That's the forfeit. No. Why not?
Because you're fucking ugly bald.
Sound.
I think you look good bald. I think you pull it off.
He's not lying to me.
I'm just trying to encourage him so he does it.
Listen, right? This is me with a. In fact, let me get up me with a little buzz cut, right? And I'll show you what I look like. I think I look pretty cool. You know what? Well, that ain't my fault. But yeah, I think that's a good forfeit because Yuri's not losing that fight. I'm telling you,
for sure,
he's really not losing it. And I think the whole chat wants to see it. Let me get the last time I had a buzz cut, and the only picture that I have of me with a buzz cut is a gym picture. So I'm gonna be flexing. So
bro's just trying to flex on us in chat. That's what he's trying to do, really.
Listen, I'm
How
just
about a
trying
light?
to
How about a light goal? If you hit the light goal, he'll do the forfeit. 50 likes. We're only 7 away.
Right, so this was me with a buzz cut. I don't think I look that bad.
That looks better than now. I think that looks better.
Fuck right off.
I think it looks good. I think it looks quite. Who is? Why is she so demeaning to you? Why is she putting you down at every turn?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck is this? Do you not?
This is
I'm more
this is what I'll
supportive
get.
than your own girlfriend is. What's going on here?
So she said she's not my girlfriend. She's my fiance, which actually makes it worse. Really, that makes it worse.
You look good. You look bad now.
No, well, listen. I mean, right, what? Hey, JG.
I don't know whose side she's on. I don't understand.
I'll tell you what, right? Why don't you? I'll tell you what. Why don't, to make it fair? Why don't we do a shave head forfeit for you?
Off. I'm not getting involved.
No,
There's more return on investment with me. Look at. I'm currently in an awkward stage trying to grow out some emo hair. Okay, that's where I'm at. Yours would take like 2-3 weeks to grow back. This isn't fair at all. And I already clean shave.
All right. Well, let's think of a different one then.
Oh fuck! But I'm picking Yuri though. Unless I'm coming down with you. Am I coming down with you? Is that
no? We'll pick a different fight. But then in the end, we don't know what fights are coming up. So maybe when a fight
another time. We'll think of this for another time. For the meantime, you'll just shave your head, and then we'll come back to me when we cross that bridge.
All right. There we go. That's what it is, John. And you know what? I'm the man of this house. And when the stream ends, I'll make sure that you're okay with me doing that. Right. Well,
shout out to future Mrs. Bromo right there.
Shout out to future Mrs.
Even though
Bromo.
she just told me to fuck off, but she's cool in my books. Otherwise,
Hell yeah. I mean, look, she stood her base. I mean,
I didn't think I was gonna come on here and told to like go fuck myself. I didn't expect that to happen, but
hold on.
I didn't tell you to fuck yourself. I said fuck off.
Same thing, really. I still appreciate you nonetheless. I hope the wedding's. I hope you have a good wedding and all.
Yeah, true. I mean, we were planning a whole, getting married, but then we had kids, so we just like we'll focus on the children first rather than the wedding.
This is new law. I'm finding. I didn't know about this, so yeah.
You don't
want to scare the kids with actually, you know what? Now that I know you have kids, I don't want to scare the kids with the whole shave the beard, head, eyebrows. I don't know. They'll probably be horrified.
Tell you what. I'll do a one chip challenge.
I like that. I like that actually. Now you can experience what I went through.
It's a really spicy crisp. Like a really spicy crisp. I
did 2 of them.
He bet 2 of them. So
back to back.
And both fighters lost on the same night.
The ones I'm rooting for as well. So the fights are Arnold Allen, one of my favorite fights. I love Arnold Allen. I had to watch him lose, get surfed on, and then I had to eat a fucking one chip afterwards. But yeah.
I don't think so. JG, do you have kids?
No, I don't, thankfully. A lot of nieces and nephews, but
not some nieces and nephews. There we go. Anyway, right, let's get on to this weekend. You're on bed. All right, good night, love. Right, UFC 326. So that's what I'll do then. If Yuri loses, I'll do a one chip. I feel like that's fair.
But it's annoying because I want to see you do that, but I want to see Yuri Prohaska win more than anything else. So now I don't want to see you do it.
Well, look, if Yuri wins, I'll just save it for a different fight.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So
the following event. Yeah.
Right. So this is the card, right? And to be honest with you, it's fucking terrible. 327 is fantastic, but I'm not even going to bother going through like the prelims because who really cares?
Bro, most of these are I feel like there's on the prelims, most Bellator's fucking ass. I don't even know why he's showing his face around her anymore after the whole Paul Craig thing. I would have cut him personally.
Yeah.
So
yeah. When he got kicked.
Yeah, he did the fake. Yeah, he did the fake knockout. That shit. Yeah, I don't know how he has the dignity to show his face around here on a BMF card. No, mind you, nonetheless. By the way,
BMF card, and he's fucking faking getting KO'd because he can't be bothered.
And then most of Cody Garbrandt looks like he's going through a midlife crisis. I actually don't mind picking Garbrandt. I don't know if he's the underdog. I don't mind picking Garbrandt, but
I mean, I'll get on my picks for the whole card because I have done like full card picks on my community post. But I reckon we'll just start off with Obama and Bruno Ferreira or Fiera.
Crazy. Even like we got RoboCop versus the Hulk here. That's kind of fiction, even though they fought before. But like, cool nicknames going against each other. Obviously, the Hulk would destroy RoboCop in fiction, but but I think RoboCop wins this one here. So
yeah, I'm going with that as well. I mean, he's looking good at the moment, really good at the moment. I feel like his last two. I mean, obviously he lost to Cannonier like 3 fights ago or something, but his last two have been looking really good.
He was looking good in the Cannonier one till all went wrong. So there's that. But also he's been looking better since the first Ferreira loss as well. I wouldn't mind a Ferreira pick. Like, I mean, they're both very similar. They're big punchers. I mean, they both got good grappling. Ferreira's got the judo, but like, I think RoboCop's just better nowadays. Basically, what's come to. I wouldn't mind Ferreira catching him, but I'd go RoboCop in this.
Yeah,
I feel like this is going to be a good scrap, though. I feel like there's going to be a finish.
Oh yeah. Look, it's like the card could be like on paper, right, pretty shit, but the fights could be pretty good. Like this one's going to be pretty good as well. Judo and Michael Johnson. I don't know. I'm actually going Michael Johnson to be honest.
I was thinking the same. I just don't trust Judoba now. Like now that his chin's gone, kind of like I know he's lost a good competition. I don't trust him the same way. I know he's going to be motivated for this one, but I'm trusting in Unk on this one. I'm enjoying the Michael Johnson run he's on as well. I enjoy watching I'm enjoying the old guard, even though he's not the. I mean, he was highly ranked back in his day, but like nowadays it's not the same. But I enjoy watching these like Bobby Green still knocking around. Michael Johnson. I'm enjoying these kind of. Like we had
that's King Green to you, buddy.
Oh, yeah,
all right,
that's true. My bad.
King Green.
Apologies, King. My apologies. On my channel we refer to him as Queen Green after the whole Rufy situation. Once he got. Yeah, that you ain't rocking around being called King, getting fucking after what Ruffy did to him. But yeah, I'll just go with Michael Johnson on this one, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Drew. There's a whole meme that he's racially, he's fighting a black guy, so he'll beat him. Oh,
this is where it falls flat, though. This is where the whole meme ends, in my opinion.
I was really upset because I, for some reason, really, really like King Green. I don't know what it is about him. Because he's pretty much
he's just a fun fighter to watch. He's just a fun, even though he's like, you don't have to be the best in the world. I like he's a fun fighter, like even I was talking to my chat the other day, but like put Bobby Green on the White House card. Like Bobby Green, I mean, he's American, he's fun. I wouldn't mind like a Bobby Green versus Michael Chandler even, or
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah,
just gonna say that. That'd be a great fight. To be honest, I love his fight style, but he like personality wise, he's like everything that I can't stand.
But the thing is people tell me this, but I'm like, I don't really listen to Bobby Green interviews, or like I haven't listened to him in a long time. Like I know he's on the Jackson podcast here and there, but I haven't watched that shit ever since that bear guy ruined the whole thing. So
he just talks like he wants to be a gangster, and it's like, all right, and it's like, I mean, you're a fighter, it's pretty cool, but it's like, all right, Bobby, we get it, you're black, you don't need to try and prove it. Just calm down. I think it's
more as well, like, obviously we're British. I feel like he comes from I think he talks more like from an American culture type of way. Like, I don't know. I don't relate to it, but I like Bobby Green. I like his style. I think he's cool. I like him.
Yeah, me too. Also, before we break down, break it down, give our prediction for this fight. 4 likes from 50. Can we get it to a round number? That will really tickle my tism, and I would love it very much. Thank you very much, guys. Just 4 more likes. Get up to 50. Help a brother out. All right. Rob Font versus Rosas Jr. Who do you reckon for this one?
I think Rob Font's completely washed. I think Chiwiwi's over here. I think he's just going to manhandle. I think he's just going to manhandle him pretty much. I don't trust Rob Font anymore. I don't really trust in his takedown defense to begin with, and I just think he's completely washed nowadays. So yeah. I don't really have too much.
Do you think that Rosas Jr. is like? I mean, I say that good, like Rob Font's like this unbelievable fighter nowadays, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't really think Rosas Jr.
I just think if as long as Rosas Jr. isn't completely retarded and he just takes it to the ground, he'll be good pretty much. You know what's crazy is like now it's weird to say this because he is still very young. It's so weird that he's 21. It feels like yesterday he was 17. It feels like 17. He was underage fighter asking permission from his parents to fight. But yeah, how time flies basically. Also, he's talking about retiring at 25, which fighters need to stop saying this and announcing it. Like the UFC don't like it. I know he's not going to retire at 25, but like just stop saying it. Same with Usman, like yapping about like I'm going to win the belt and then retire. Like, well, they're not going to give you a shot then, basically. But yeah.
Yeah, but also it's like Rosas Jr. You're not winning the belt in like 3 or 4 years. Like you got a long way to go as of yet. Like you're not going to win a belt, go on a run, and then and retire in the space of like 3 or 4 years where you're currently at now. I think he's saying that because he thinks he's gonna like speed run it and like be a champion, and then he can just I got my championship money now, I can retire. I don't think he'll make it into the top 10, to be honest.
Well, I think Rob Font's ranked 13 now, so if he can win this one, he's there. But then like I think bantamweight's in a weak state nowadays. Like there's some kind of like Chito Vera is 10th at the minute, and Chito
saying that as well. Saying that though too, Rouse Jr. could just beat Rob Font, and then they could just put him in the top 10. I don't know if you saw that Derek Lewis got moved up 3 spaces.
Yeah, but heavyweight's a special case. It's just like I don't know what the heavyweight.
But even like Adesanya's been moved up to the top 5.
Like, the one that I always remember is when Makhachev beat Thiago Moises, and they just threw him from like 15th to number 4 or whatever it was. I'm like, what the fuck? Like Thiago Moises shouldn't have even been ranked. I think he was ranked like 14 or so, but he shouldn't have even really have been ranked in the first place. From what I remember.
I mean, Makhachev got a title shot over 2 ranked wins, and they weren't top 5 wins either.
Yeah, but so. I will defend him on this though. He did get fucked over because Dariush was meant to fight him, and I think Dariush that pulled out, to be fair. But yeah, the Bobby Green and that. But I think it's just they just knew like Islam's gonna be this good. But then they tried that shit with Umar, and then Umar it backfired on him. You know. Yeah,
but so you think that they just like rebook the Dariush fight or something?
Yeah, I don't. Dariush was fucking over his own career back then. Like he beat Tony Ferguson, got back in the top 5. Then he just took a whole year off and just like derailed his whole momentum. To this day, I used to like Dariush, but whenever he did that, I was like, that was dumb as fuck. Fuck. He can't even help himself, you know. And now he's gonna die by Torres next month. So
crazy, right? Right, Kyle Baralho versus Renier Derrida. Who have you got for this one?
I'm gonna go with Kyle on this one. A large part of what I think stylistically, I think he beats him anyway. But the whole thing about the Derrida quitting, I was like, when I saw, I'm assuming you saw the shape he was in that they showed like yesterday.
Who's it? Sorry.
Derrida, they showed what like he was in like amazing shape.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I feel like he's got a point to prove now. Like he's got that, he doesn't want that quitter tag on him, but he's quit before at light heavyweight. So it's not even like a weight cut thing. It's not even like he's quit twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Whatever the saying is. Yeah. That's how I feel nowadays. So I'm not falling for this. But also, I've always thought this for a while. Even after I think he beat Whittaker. I know a lot of people think Whittaker won that. I thought he won, but I still think he looked shit.
Yeah, he did.
I think Derrida is just shit.
It was terrible. Everyone was praising him, and I was thinking, what are we praising here? He looked like.
On the feet, he shows up like a Elden, like he's like a Souls-like boss. Like he has the weird physique. I don't even know how to describe it. It's fucking weird to look at. He's in great shape, mind you, but it's just, I don't know. It's bamboozling.
Yeah, but his punches look just like so weird.
It's just, he has the knees. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just the knees. That's all you have to avoid. Avoid the knees. You're pretty much good. That's about it.
I feel like he punches like he's underwater. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does. He fights literally like he's underwater.
It's so weird. Really strange.
It is.
I mean, it seems to work, but
I think it's worked to a point. Like, you know what? To be fair to him as well, though, I'm pretty sure this is a 3-round fight. I don't think they changed it or nothing. But the Brendan Allen, he did quit past the 3 rounds, so he could have maybe arguably won that fight. I mean, he started off well, and then it just kind of all went wrong after that. But so maybe that helps him in this. I don't think he's going to quit. I don't think that's going to happen. But like, I'm picking a quitter that I think is shit on the feet. And like, he's going to have to just try and get Kyle down one way or another. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Brawler's just going to stick at range and just I think he's just going to, I think he's gonna get a majority decision, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I think the same. I think Kyle will win this one. I mean, I was tempted to pick RDR, but then, like, I remembered his last fight, and I was thinking maybe it is because of, you know, he was so active as well. But then at the same
that's another
time,
thing, yeah.
it's like you say, he's quit in the past anyway, so it's probably just a thing, you know, that he does.
Yeah, I just wasn't sold on him after Whittaker. And a lot of people were because they thought Whittaker won. But even as someone that thought he won, I thought he looked shit. I get he was fighting a lot, but like, I don't even fighting a lot. It's like, I don't think that means you quit on the stool. I really don't. And also, he's done it before. So it's like, it's not even an excuse. Like, fair enough, you lost to Allen. Like, you gassed out. Like, you're very active. But like, yeah, I just don't trust him at all. I just think Kaio's better as well. So
yeah, he is really good. And I just want to say, one more like to 50-bit Bromo. Big, come on, just one more, just one more, and that's all I want. Also about this co-main with two people that lost their last fight. Kind of.
I mean, this is what we were saying earlier. Like these BMF cards, they're just very Also, they're like they're coming off losses where they were in that kind of tournament title elimination bout thing for middleweight. And now, like, I don't really know what the winner gets. I don't really know what the loser gets. Like, Whittaker's leaving the division. Like, Costa's like, I don't know who you match them up with after this. Like,
no, I mean, like, maybe
the winner gets DDP. Maybe that's a because I know people want. Maybe if the Ritter wins, give him a DDP. Everyone wanted to see that. You could do that, or depending on what happens with Adesanya and Pyfer. If Pyfer wins, he's up in the rankings. That's a new guy up there.
Yeah, I mean, does Adesanya, if he loses, does he retire? I think he probably should.
I feel like Adesanya's the type of guy he wouldn't want to end he wouldn't want to end on a 4-loss streak. I don't think he would want to end on that.
But just try and get another win, and then it'd be a 5-loss streak.
But that being said, if he loses I think he's going to beat Pyfer. I'm picking Adesanya. I actually am rooting for him because I even as someone that kind of started to hate him around that era where he was incredibly when he was at his most hated, we all hated him. Let's be honest. I just feel bad for him now. I used to like Adesanya on the come up during the Brunson fight, the Gastelum fight. Then he kind of became fucking weird about things. But yeah, I hope he can get. I think it'll be a wholesome comeback win if he can get it. I don't really care all that much for Pyfer either. But if he gets something there, then it's a new guy at least. But
10-7 says, look at the likes, say it. I'm gonna have to say it. Tom Aspinall's a pussy. Jon Jones is the GOAT.
All right, yeah, we're good.
I had to say it. I'm sorry.
Shout out for the 50 likes, though. I'll give.
I know that's like blasphemy, but you know,
it's fucking as a Brit, no, mind you, that's you should actually be ashamed of yourself. I hope you eat the fucking one-chip challenge now. After that, you get fucked.
All right, and as we move into this main event, I'm going to put up a poll in the chat. I want you all to go and vote for it. All right, who wins, Holloway or Charles? JG2. What are you saying?
I've done a video picking Charles. You know what? I'll say this. Initially, doing the video, I felt like the logical pick is Holloway. I felt that way, but I'm like, something in me is like, Charles wins. I couldn't bring myself to think Holloway. I'm like, no, Charles is going to win this. And I'll give you a few reasons I can maybe come up with why. I think more importantly, I just feel like Oliveira has more ways to win. I feel like he's better in more areas. I feel like Holloway, he'll put on a 5-piece combination, the boxing combinations. I'll give you that. But I feel like his knockout power is overrated. I just think everything about Charles, like Charles has he has more power on the feet. I think even on the feet, I think people are especially Holloway fans, they're portraying it as if Holloway's just going to piece him up. He's not even going to get touched. There's actually a fun fact. There's a statistic just before the Poirier trilogy fight. Max Holloway has the most significant strikes, is all we know. He's also absorbed the most in UFC as well, by far. So, it's not even close, mind you. He's, far and away the most, absorbed significant strikes.
Let's see if the stats are on here. There should be.
If you search it on Google, I think
strikes absorbed per minute 4.74. He lands 7.2 per minute. That's kind of crazy.
I will say this, though, but also on the stats, I think it's something along the lines of for every 3 significant strikes he does land, he absorbs 1. This was before the Poirier free fight from the graph I saw. And you know what? I mean, Charles just hits harder. And also, Charles is much better and slicker in the clinch. Also, I was actually thinking about this. You think about when Gaethje I mean, I know it wasn't actually considered a knockdown, but when he kind of dropped Holloway, it's from the clinch. It wasn't or was?
I think it was, definitely.
Okay, fair enough. So we're on the same page. I think it was as well.
Yeah.
He had the single collar tie. I think it was a right hook, goes down. You see Charles in the clinch. I just think he's better in the clinch. Even with the Gamrot one, he's slick in the clinch. On the escape with a big elbow. Even against Gaethje, I think Charles, the right straight he landed that dropped him, I think that was escaping the clinch, if I remember correct. So I think from the clinch, I think the right straight, I think he's going to land. Like even when Ilya had him hurt, he just landed a simple right straight, if I remember correct. So I don't get this narrative like he doesn't get caught. Like I just think Charles is going to hurt him at some point, one way or another. And I think Charles is going to get him to the ground at one point or another. And we don't know how good Max really is on the ground.
Yeah, he hasn't really fought. I mean, he fought Brian Ortega, but it's not really a dangerous.
Brian Ortega's shit.
Yeah.
This is the funny thing. I just feel like in 10 years from now, people are going to refer to Brian Ortega as a taxi driver.
Yeah.
They're going to do the same thing they talk about the legends of like 10 years ago, like Anderson Silva fought taxi drivers. I think they're going to do that with like Brian Ortega and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's not like he had many chances on the ground with, and also Charles is just way better, even on the feet. Holloway was teaching Ortega how to block mid-fight, you know? Charles doesn't need to block. He doesn't want to block. So that's not even going to be a factor in this, you know?
Yeah, but with his significant strikes thing, obviously because he lands the most, and obviously Charles gets like rocked and dropped every fight that he has. Do you not think that because Max is able to land because Max is able to land so many strikes, and yeah, he takes shots, but his chin is really good.
See, this is what I don't like though. This is chat for everyone that knows the whole you know the put the shirt on meme with the fat guy and Lizzo, or the guy that works at McDonald's and it's like broadcast, but then the woman doing it is strong and independent. That's how I feel with it. They both get dropped by the same people. But when Charles does it, it's like this guy fucking sucks. Max does it, it's like, oh, what a fucking chin on this guy. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Also, I will say this though. I think their chins I think they both actually have good chins. Like people were pointing out how like Chandler was landing bombs on Oliveira. Like he was eating them. And also, I think this with Charles, a lot of the times he got dropped during the Dustin and Poirier. I think the Gaethje one especially. I think he opts to go down. I don't even think this is a cope. I genuinely think I'm just going to lay in my guard.
People in to like come into his guard or something.
Yeah, Gaethje's never going to go into his. I don't think Max is either. And also, Charles is a finisher. So who gives a fuck if you got a knockdown on the stats? He's going to get up and just fucking put it on Gaethje like he did. But yeah, also he is defensively, he is open. I mean, there's no denying that. But obviously Max can hurt him. I do think that. But I just think Charles is more dangerous. He's more even on the feet. I think he's more dangerous.
Do you think it's close though, or
I think this is a fight where, on paper, looking at it like right now, like the way I look at it, it's I think it's very close. I think it could be a 50-50. If you pick Max, I wouldn't blame you. If you pick Charles, I wouldn't blame you. But I could see a situation where like Max just puts it on Charles and he makes it look easy. I can see Charles putting it on Max and somehow making it look. I feel it's one of those fights where like people are going to be like, "I told you this guy won." I don't know. I just feel like it's, I don't know. I don't know. Anything can happen in this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you can run this 10 times. There's going to be mixed results. I find it hard to, but I just don't like people counting out Charles. That's my thing with this fight. Because he's dangerous. He's dangerous on the feet where Max is. I think Max is going to be better on the feet. I think he's got the better hand. Even the kicks, Charles in the Muay Thai stance with the high Thai stance. Max has great body kicks, great low kicks, oblique kicks, even to stop the blitz. He even uses the body kicks to stop the blitz as well. But I don't know. Charles has the power on the feet. He's better in the clinch. He's better on the ground. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know how good Max really is on the ground, but he ain't Charles Oliveira. I know that.
No. I mean, I think it's 50-50. Definitely 50-50. I'm kind of torn, but I am leaning towards Max. But yeah, I mean, I'm not confident in that pick. I think it could go either way. You know, like you say, Max could put on like a masterclass, or like Charles could just, jump on him and submit him or something. I don't know. I don't think Charles will be able to drop him though. I don't think he'll be able to drop.
But why though? If Dustin can do it, if Gaethje can do it,
well, yeah, well that's because it's different like types of striking, isn't it? I feel like Gaethje's like just Gaethje's so scrappy that he just throws shit that like
Charles gets scrappy.
Like,
Charles gets
like,
also
yeah,
Gaethje dropped him in the clinch with a right hand. Like Charles could do the exact same. Also, to be fair to Holloway, I know people will point out Dustin. He clipped him behind the ear, but I don't know why people like act as if like that just can't like that. Those are situations that just could never happen. Like you're throwing these guys are gonna throw so many punches. Punches just land everywhere. They can go anywhere. You just get hit anywhere basically. Yeah. Especially Max that dips down a lot, like in the Dustin fight. Like there's knees to be had there. You can get clipped behind the ear, maybe. I don't know. But in the clinch especially, I just think Charles is going to have him beat there on the ground if you can get it down there. And I think his wrestling has been improving a lot over the years, especially maybe, I don't know since when, but I just think like the fact he was taking down Gamrot, sure it was a short notice Gamrot, but like picking up Gamrot, just taking his back, that ain't easy.
No. Yeah. I mean, it is a close one. I agree, but I'm very passionate about almost because like I've been arguing for Charles for like months now. Like Holloway fans are like, you think Max is gonna punch this guy? I'm like, yeah, he's gonna fucking punch him straight in the jaw at some point in the fight, you know. I do think Max is gonna outstrike him. I think he's gonna be much better on the feet. He's got the combinations down. I just think Charles, he gets him up against the fence, can maybe land that right straight. Also he has the reach. He has a pretty good reach advantage. I think he's got 5 inches on him, and like as Charles fans, we'll take all the inches we can get over here. You know, pause on that. But like, I don't know. I think he's got the longer arms. That's going to help him in the grappling on the But also, I recognize he's going to be trying to close it. But this is the thing with Charles as well. It's really dependent on that first round. Like, I think he's going to come out very thick and fast, especially because it's the whole BMF thing. But I'd like to see how he starts. I worry that he might take a lot of damage, and that's going to make trying to get the takedowns harder on him later on. But I think I'm going Charles with a finish on this one. Yeah, I mean, Charles is definitely more well-rounded as well. I mean, he can strike really well. And if he does get into the clinch and up on the cage, you know, he has got like the grappling that he can use too. And like you say, we haven't really seen Max grapple an awful lot. I mean, he got taken down by Elia in their fight too.
Yeah, he got dunked on as well.
Oh, yeah, and 10-7 says 5 inches is arguably a lot. Some may say 5 inches is more than enough. I think so sometimes it's a little bit too much.
Yeah, depending on ask the right person. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but sorry, you were going to say something then.
I completely forgot, to be honest. I was just going to ramble into the whole Charles thing.
You got distracted about the 5 inches, huh? That's what it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you did blast it on the chat on the screen, so it was quite blinding and whatnot. But yeah.
All right, well, let's move on. Last thing that I want to talk about, I want to get your thoughts on, and then we can, what is it? Call it a day. I want to talk about my boy, Yuri Prohaska. Oh, he's going to be champ again. He's going to be champ again. JG2. He's going to be champ again.
This is the setup for like, maybe this could be the most. I mean, obviously, if Alex Pereira sleeps Jon Jones, nothing is topping that. But Yuri Prohaska will get in the belt back. Is like this fight. It either goes the most beautiful moment of the year or the most tragic. Like it's one way or the other with me. I really hope Yuri sleeps him. I do worry because Ulberg has ever since he got slept, he has played it very safe and just like he's gonna try and keep it technical. And what about that? With Yuri Prohaska? We don't do that MMA nerdy shit. We're not doing that lame shit. We're just going out there and we're going to fucking catch a body. That's what Yuri Prohaska does. We don't care about fucking, look how technical he is. Look how he sets up. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. We're just going to catch a body. That's what Yuri does. Did it with Khalil. Did it with... He does it with everyone, besides Alex Pereira, but...
And also, like you say, he's going to be like patient and calm and technical. You can't do that with Yuri. He doesn't let you be.
Shit.
He doesn't let you be calm and patient and technical. And I'll tell you all now. All right, since we've got a decent amount of viewers in the chat. All right, I'm actually doing. I'll get it up now. I'm doing a debate with Warhorse next Tuesday about this fight. because he's actually picking Carlos Ulberg.
Oh.
And
isn't Ulberg Kiwi as well, or what? Like, is that?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
I'll let it off. I'll let him slide.
Kiwi, and he met him one time, and I think he's upset because Yuri slept his boy Khalil. To be honest, he's still upset about it. He hasn't got over it. That's why he's picking a against him. But yeah, that's happening next week. So make sure you're all there for that. But man, if Yuri loses, which he won't, but let's just say in this like alternate universe where Yuri's not a good fighter and he loses to a male stripper, I will genuinely be so upset and depressed for about a week. We can't hear you.
Sorry, I muted my accent. I was gonna say, yeah, we all are because we all love Yuri, but also this is just random. But on the whole thing of the BMF stuff, other than Charles and Max, this was a BMF right here, by the way. Yuri Prohaska could be a BMF. Alex Pereira could be a BMF. But Yuri Prohaska, the way he fights, his attitude, I love Yuri. If he loses, like, God, especially to Ulberg as well. Like, I can take him losing to Alex Pereira. Like, we all love Alex Pereira. Like, I can take that. Not Ulberg. I'm not letting this slide. I can't let it happen.
Oh, no, me neither. And 10-7 was right. He's upset because Yuri follows me and not him. Yeah, Yuri follows the 10-7 on Instagram.
Okay, I think there's a fun fact about Yuri. I don't know if he still does it, but I'm pretty sure Yuri responds to all messages on Instagram. Not to tell everyone to go harass him on Instagram DMs, but I'm pretty sure he replies to everyone. And I actually tested it out like years ago, and he did reply to me, and I felt pretty good inside after that. So yeah, shout out to Yuri. I love him.
Well, maybe I'll give that a little go then. Maybe Yuri.
Get him on the stream.
Yuri, come on stream, bro. Come on, bro. I'm your biggest fan.
And he's just on webcam in some random rainforest, just like not even speaking or some shit.
Yeah, just like climbing a mountain.
You know what though? Also on like who win? Like the thing is, if Yuri wins this, even though he lost to Alex Pereira, everyone wants him to win it. It's so much better for the division for him to. I don't care if Ulberg wins, but then it's like the division's so shit as well. I was wondering what's after this. Because I don't want Ankalaev getting a title shot. I don't even care if he deserves it. But I don't know who's around. Like Yuri's already beat Khalil.
There's a Karnov, maybe.
Maybe you could do. I don't know, he's not been winning. But if Jan Blachowicz was a couple years younger, that would have been a banger. Like,
you say that right, but let's be honest. Jan Blachowicz beat Ulberg, didn't he? So
I agree. I think Ulberg took the most pathetic route to scrape out a decision in that one.
Also, I just want to talk about right because people are rating all like Ulberg is this like knockout artist and shit like that.
Ever since he got finished, he stopped that shit. He's just been playing it safe and steady. Yeah. Like he's not even fun to watch anymore. Like if he was fun getting knockouts, it'd be one thing. But like it's kind of like GSP after he had the whole Matt Serra thing, and then he just wasn't exciting like ever again. Like.
But also, like he has had KOs. But if we look at who. So Reyes, wow,
to expose him.
That's
true. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You know what? I actually forgot he did that. That's how unserious that knockout is, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. And then robbed Blachowicz. All right.
That was honestly that's such a round 2. I remember. I think it was round 2. I might be mistaken this, but there was just a round he just did nothing but the lamest pitter patter leg kicks.
Yeah,
took a round. I'm like, this is shit. And in London, I'm pretty sure that was in London.
You cannot do that with Yuri. No. He will fucking.
Yuri don't give a fuck. Yeah.
He will murk you, even if you fuck him up with leg kicks. I mean, we saw Rakic like fucking kick the shit out of Yuri's legs at UFC 300. It didn't matter. I even said I was watching the Roundtree fight and the live odds came up with Yuri as like a big underdog, and I actually said word for word, live odds don't matter in a Yuri Prohaska fight, and then he knocks him out in round 3. It's crazy.
Well, look at the Khalil Roundtree one as well.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he was the underdog in that fight, and then
you can't. You literally like until you put him away, you can't even really count Yuri out. And when you're putting him away, you're Alex Pereira. So
exactly.
By the way, I don't know if this is a hot take. I've actually been thinking this recently, but I actually think he is the light heavyweight GOAT. By the way, not to shit on Jon Jones, I actually think I think he has a case for it at least. I think DC is. I love DC a lot, but I don't know why he has the case for it. Besides, for people don't like Jon Jones, so they don't include him. But I think Alex is above DC at light heavyweight. That's just a take out there.
Yeah, and then we look at Ozdemir, decision. And then who is he finishing? Manyfield. Wow. Jung. Nice. All right. Who? Like, he's finishing like, and I get, right, you come into the UFC, you're not going to be fighting like crazy guys, but people talk about Olberg like, oh, he has his knockout power, like round 1 KO, round 1 KO, round 1 KO. It's like, yeah, but I'm sorry, who is this? Who the fuck is this? Dadon Tafon.
You don't know about Tafon, bro?
Who the
legend back in the day? Legend.
Who does that to Tafon, bro? Who does that to Tafon? It's like, I'm sick of people being like, oh, Olberg's really, and it's like when he actually fights people that are actually good, Osmir and Blachowicz, it goes to 3 rounds or he loses.
I actually think Jan took that, or at the very least, like you're winning I don't even know if it was a split. I think it was a majority decision still, but like you're having the closest of decisions with Jan Blachowicz, and he's so old, and like you're doing it. And I'm pretty sure that was the fight where he had a long layoff. I don't know if I'm mistaken that for another fight, but I'm pretty sure he was off for a long time and then went back into that fight off all the surgeries, all of that. But yeah, shout out to Jan Blachowicz, by the way. I fucking underrated, great, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, brilliant.
So underrated. I think he's been fucked over by like a lot of results, but like.
Oh yeah, he has. Yeah, especially recently. Like he had what was it? He drew with Bogdan Gushkov as well. And
he had the draw with Ankalaev as well, and like Joe Rogan painted the whole like, yo, they fucking robbed Ankalaev. Let me fix my camera real quick. They robbed Ankalaev, you know what I mean? And he tried to put him on the spot, being like, yeah, you should have got that decision, and like fuck Joe Rogan as well. But that's a whole other thing, to be honest.
Yeah, fuck Joe. But then we look at Yuri, right? All right, 32 wins. Only one of his wins has gone the distance. 28 wins by KO, 3 by submission. 31 of his wins, he's finished. And in 10 years, he's only lost twice to Alex Pereira. And people think Olberg is going to beat this guy. And I'm like, I just said about Olberg, you're not going to come into the UFC, and fight like high level guys in your first few fights. And then I remembered, like, just now, his third fight was for the world championship, and he won it.
Yeah, and it's like, again, like he'll just go for he'll still go for the fit, like all those rounds with Glover, back and forth, all that, like gets the finish. Reyes, that was depressing. That was a horrible elbow.
Crazy KO.
Other fights, like, I don't know. Even though this is dumb, like you wouldn't say this in other sports, but it does work in MMA. He's just built different. He's just a different type of human. So that's why like Alex Pereira is different. This is the thing. The people for the longest time before, like, I guess now that he redeemed the Ankalaev loss, but like people were always trying to underestimate Alex, this and that, like he ain't shit, this and that. But they are both just different kind of.
They are.
Humans, I don't know. Not to overglaze, but like Yuri's in the fight until he's not, pretty much. Like he'll be down on the scorecards every round. He'll finish you. Like,
all right, he's always in the fight. Or like people say, Yuri gets hit. Like, yeah, he does, but then what happens? He fucking wins a fight and he knocks him out.
Yuri puts his head into punches. Like Yuri does not concern himself with getting hit. Olberg concerns himself with getting hit. He concerns himself with the scorecards, not Yuri.
Yeah,
he's coming for your head.
Yeah.
Well, look at the Blachowicz fight. Like I don't know. I really just don't. Like if you're trying to leg kick your way into winning rounds, like fuck you, bro. No. That's the same with Alex. Like Ankalaev, he had to secure the 4th round, just holding him up against the fence. Yeah. The rematch happens. Fuck this. Just pulls up on him, just fucking chins the cunt, and not chins him, but drops him. Finishes him, and then stood back up and just walk over to his corner with broken ribs, apparently. But yeah,
well, that's the thing. He only lost because he broke his ribs before the fight in the exact same spot that Alex was elbowing, by the way.
I just find it funny because the funniest thing, because I never thought of this until Alex tweeted it, but like I think he said something like, "It's funny how Ankalaev just stood right back up and just walked off like nothing happened."
Broken ribs,
I do hate when people like pick and choose excuses for like this injury, that, like.
Yeah, like Joey does.
Yeah, there was no there's no evidence to fucking. I think you did the video right where it was like all they had was a nurse wiping wet wipes on him. They could have filmed that in the back. You could just get any I didn't even know she was like. Tom Aspinall will get a document. He'll actually go to like a clinic, whatever it is, and he has a doctor on footage assigning the Brown syndrome condition. You can't fraud that. Like, you'll lose your license, and that's fraud in the UK. You can't just do that. Yeah. But when it's Ankalaev, he's just got some random woman we don't know anything about. Let me just wipe that off. Yeah. Broken ribs. Yeah. Send him into the fight with Pereira. Yeah, it's just fucking dumb as fuck.
Also, don't forget that DC confirmed that he did have broken ribs, so that means that he did.
The guy
when Tom Aspinall has a doctor's note, all right, multiple appointments filmed, and a video of himself getting eye surgery, Joey goes, I just don't believe it still.
Yeah, nah. I mean, we know what's up. He doesn't want to believe it. Like, to be fair, I will say this. I do think like those Pete Carroll, if I'm getting the name right, I do think he was theatrical with his notes, and I think he did. Yeah. Overemphasize what when people I see people, I don't know how much you scroll Twitter and doom scroll just seeing what fans are saying. The way some people are on Tom's dick because they're so upset about the Jon situation. Now this is their time. They'll say things like, well, he said he couldn't play with his kids. Well, he didn't say that. He just said struggle. That could mean anything. I mean, you have kids yourself. They run around. They're fucking crazy. If you have bad peripheral vision, I don't know where they're going. You know. Same with the juggling ball, he's the kick-ups. I did think that was funny, I will say, but if you he only has bad peripheral vision. If you're from the UK, actually no, if you're from the UK, Europe, Africa, South America, you can do 5 kick-ups without with compromised vision. I feel like, but I don't know about coping, but
I just want to counter that though. He said he couldn't track moving targets.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. The funnier part about what Aspinall did is when he looked away to catch the ball. That's what surprised. I was like, that's weird that he would do that.
Yeah,
but not the kick-ups, because the kick-ups is just here. And I'm sure you've done kick-ups before. He did it in the easiest way, where you just flick your foot up. It's not.
And then he shook someone's hand as well, didn't he?
the shaking the hand was fine. But again, I think there's just You know what I think with the handshake? If this is all legitimate, I just think there's been a couple scenarios where he's missed someone's hand, and they're like, "Oh, this guy can't handshake." It's well, no, he probably just missed a couple times.
I also said that. I did say that when I made my video on it. I was like, yeah, he's probably just did it like once or twice. He probably did it sometimes.
I will say that also, because also with the Eddie Hearn thing, the whole interview. This is the only thing I don't like with the Tom. I think the Tom team are they're naive. I don't think they know what they're doing in terms of speaking. When they know when the camera's on them, they should know better to say certain things. Yeah, I don't like this pity party thing about why is it even Eddie Hearn was talking about he's a broken record. This and I'm why is this yeah, fans are shitting on him. All you have to do is come back, win a fight. You'll never hear from them again. Literally, they're just that will all be gone. It will go back to everyone loving him. But obviously, it's a whole mess now. So, yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't even see him coming back anytime soon, especially with this new matchroom deal. Because Dana and the UFC are petty bastards. They're going to be like, oh, what's that? You're signing a contract with Eddie Hearn, my current rival. Well, here we go, Tom. Give me your fucking belt back. And you can rematch Volkov, kid. You know what? Meta Apex main event, Aspinall versus Volkov too.
You know what's crazy though is I was actually thinking this because the whole Pereira I think it's going to be Pereira Jones.
Yeah,
but I do think it's going to be a fake and title. So I think they're going to take the belt away.
Yeah.
If Jones wins it, he's just going to drop it again. If Pereira wins it, fair enough. We got a heavyweight champion. He'll fight Garn, I'm sure. But then if Garn wins it, then if Pereira beats Garn, this is what I think. I think Pereira, actually, I would favor him to beat Jones and Garn. The Garn one, I'm kind of, maybe I'm more questionable on that one. He's just better on the feet than Jones. I just think Jones is washed now. I think a prime Jones, I'd pick him to beat Pereira.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same John. Yeah. But if Pereira beats Garn, I think Tom beats Pereira the best out of all three of those.
Yeah.
So if Tom was to get the belt back, you need to run it back with Garn. So it's we're going to give him a 5th title shot. It's so weird. And there's no other option. So it's you're kind of starved for choices anyway. The heavyweight's just such a mess. I think we need Pereira to win it. and just do well. I'm gonna root for Tom, but yeah.
So do you think if they do strip Tom, they are gonna do Pereira versus Jones for the vacant
I think it's
at the
Jones,
White House? Then, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
What would the crash out be if Jones won from you?
Oh fuck! I'm not even putting it in my. I've not even considered it yet. I don't want to think about it either. To be honest, it will be sad. I don't know. It'd just be. It's the thing that he always gets his way. I'll do a forfeit, but I'm thinking I'd rather do a forfeit for if Pereira wins, just so that like I'm happy I have to do it. So it kind of like I wouldn't even care. Like I'll shave my head for Pereira. I'm like I'd do it out of excitement. I would do it just to make it happen. If that was a deal, shave your head and Pereira wins, I'm taking it. I'm doing it. I would do a lot for Pereira to sleep Jon Jones either way. So yeah.
Even after you've grown your emo hair out, you still shave it.
Yeah, my hair's gonna be long by then as well. So that'll make it even all the more funny as well. So yeah.
Why are you growing your hair out, by the way? Do you just grow it out sometimes?
I just kind of meme it for the channel. So I'll go back to the emo JG2. I think also we're kind of planning, we're going to do the mullet. So I'm going to bring the mullet out once it's all like really long. Maybe for like a Diego Lopez when he's back. Maybe I'll do a Leo Lopez cut. But I'm not sticking with that for long. I'll
grow a mustache as well.
I can grow it quick. I could grow a good mustache to be fair. But yeah, I can go full Diego Lopez. So yeah. But yeah, hopefully Jon Jones doesn't win that, but I do think that's going to be the fight. I don't know what you think for the White House overall, like how much they're going to stack it. I do think they're going to go kind of hard on it though.
I mean, this is the thing. If they're going to do only Americans, I'm not sure how much they can stack it because there's two American champions. One of them's a woman, one of them's the interim.
Yeah, I do think Kayla Harrison is I think they'll put her on there for sure.
Oh yeah.
But then I actually think Nunes has a good shot of beating her. So I'm like, do they want a Brazilian beating her? But you know, after the Super Bowl thing, you know, all Americans are all Americans. So you know.
Exactly. So you know, I mean, borders. What? Who needs borders?
Especially when they're dominating. You know.
Yeah. Exactly.
But you know what? There'll be Bo Nickel on the card. There'll be maybe they get Joe Piper on there if he beats
like Bo Nickel versus like Colby or something. I mean, they've got beef.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Just like there's some lame ones, so like Colby and like Michael Chandler. I'm like, I'm done with it. I don't need them on the card. Maybe you do a Michael Chandler, Bobby Green, like we were talking about earlier. You could do that. That would be cool. But like, I don't know.
The only thing with that though is that apparently there's only going to be like 6 fights on the card. So are you really going to waste a spot on Bobby Green Chandler?
Like you can't. They can't be all title shots though. You know. So I
don't
know what it's going to be.
I actually saw online earlier today that they offered they offered Michael Chandler BSD.
Yeah, I saw that. I was actually going to bring that up as well. I did see that.
Well, but BSD declined it. Apparently.
Yeah, I saw that, which is funny because why are we giving Michael Chandler all these? Also, I think BSD fucking whoops his ass. So I don't know why they would even want that. Like, why do you want the French guy beating his ass for? But yeah, I think they're going to stick Michael Chandler on the card. But I don't know why they're giving him all these like top 5 up. Like he's fucking washed. He's done. He's not going to see the top. It's over. You know, let it go.
Well, I mean, I'm looking here, right? He's ranked number 13 now. Benoit's number 5. Like, when are we going to start making Michael Chandler like defend his ranking against some of these?
Bro, he doesn't even need to defend it. Just have him fight. Like, just take him out of the rankings. Give him fun fights, or give him an opportunity to like a guy like Quillen Salkeld or something. Like fun.
Yeah.
I don't think it's maybe White House material, but I think Quillen's like I think he's got a lot of potential. So it could be worth their bang for their buck, I guess.
True. I mean, I think Bobby Green Chandler's a good fight, and I think Chandler's got a good chance to beat Bobby Green. You know,
it would just be a fun fight. And also Bobby Green will we know how dumb Michael Chandler is, but Bobby Green they both try to put on fun fights, basically. So it would just be a good scrap.
It'd be like 2 drunk uncles fighting at like a barbecue or something. Yeah. You know,
also we're kind of like we don't have so many Americans, so like we can't really be picky here, you know?
Yeah.
Two fun Americans, like put them on
like that dynamic where like Chandler's like at the barbecue drunk, Chandler says something a little bit racial, and then Uncle Green's like, whoa, like what? What did you say? And then Chandler's like, you heard me. You heard what I said.
No, but I think Bobby Green has good material. I know he's gonna bring up the kid situation. There's material there for him to at the press conference. I know he'll do that. I know he'll do some shit like I'll be the father fit. Like I know he's gonna bring up some shit, you know. But
Speaking of
also, you want a fun press conference at the White House as well. So like, as much as I don't want Colby on it, Like, he would make it, like, he would try and stir up some shit at least. You don't really, I don't care for Michael Chandler on a press conference.
No, I mean,
giving motivational speeches and like talking, probably giving a motivational speech while they're fucking loading up a missile to God knows where. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need Michael Chandler on there, but it would be for it. Maybe you give him a fun fight, you know?
True. And I want to ask you one more thing before we end it. Speaking of like deadbeat dads.
Oh, Jon Jones again. Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah, with Jones, but
yeah.
Josh Hockett with his little rant about Waldo. He's fighting Curtis Blades next.
Yeah, I love Curtis
Blades.
Bro.
I had a dream the other night, and it was so vivid that
Curtis Blades.
That Josh Hockett like smashed Curtis Blades inside the first round and finished him.
He's not fighting Denzel Freeman. Like, he can't get away with these guys having cardiac arrest and like gassing out. It's not. I still rate Curtis. The thing is, Curtis Blade, I don't rate. He has low fight IQ. He'll do some dumb shit. Like, he'll stand with a striker. He won't wrestle when he need. Like, he is better than Hockett. I just think he beats Hockett.
Do you think he's got better stand up than Hockett though?
I think he could. I just think he's better. I'll just put it that. I just do think he's better than Hockett. I just don't see. I think it's too soon for Hockett. Although that being said, he looked underwhelming against Kunaev, but he did pick up an injury in that fight. So, but I don't know. I'm biased to Blades. I think I like Blades a lot. So I just want him to win, basically.
I think Kunaev beat him personally.
I think Blades won, but I fucking hate Kunaev. So, but God, thank fuck that Almeida's gone. I would have cut Kunaev as well. He's also shit, but it is what it is.
I'm surprised they haven't cut Tai Tuivasa yet. The fat cunt. I don't know why he's still.
I don't understand.
He's not in the rankings at least anymore.
I think he's the modern day Sam Alvey. I think that's what they're doing with it. I don't know, maybe he brings attention because how morbidly obese he is. But other than that, I think we're done with it. I don't even care to see a Shui. I don't care to. Ever since Greg Hardy, that was a beautiful moment. But it's kind of like we're done with him now. You know, respectfully anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hockett's like he's quicker than Blades. He's got better striking, and like you say, Curtis Blades is so fucking dumb. And like you say, he doesn't wrestle when he needs to wrestle.
Yeah, he'll do the work. Also, sorry, you were saying, yeah, my bad.
No, I was just saying, I feel like Hockett's got decent grappling, and he's so explosive on the feet. I think he might just like bum rush him and just fucking go in and blitz in and just catch him. And Blades will just be a bit like, oh shit, like what the fuck's going on here? Like this guy's quick and he's really powerful. I don't know. My dream. I'm just going with it. I'm going with my. There was obviously a reason why that was in my head, and it must be because it's going to happen. Your mic's turned off again. You muted yourself again. Can't hear you. $85K subs, guys. By the way, can't even get his mic working. Nope. I mean, look, we can call it there. We can call it there. All right. Thank you, JG2, for blessing us with your presence on the No Bromo channel. I appreciate you taking the time to come on, helping out the little guys and all that. But yeah, I'll have to. We'll have to catch up again in the future. Do another stream or something at some point. Really fun. Hope you guys enjoyed, and probably next video will be either recap of the UFC 326 or Dana White said he was going to announce the full White House card this week. The week's nearly over. So I'm assuming it's going to be tomorrow. So maybe a video on that. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe. Links are down below. Subscribe to JG2 if you haven't. I don't know what you're doing or where you've been, but yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.